Have you ever written a message, hesitated, and then erased it, only to regret never sending it? You're not alone. Those unsent messages can feel like ghosts haunting your phone, whispering all the what-ifs long after the moment has passed. Maybe it was an apology you felt too proud to offer, a confession of love that made your heart race, or simply an "I miss you" that seemed too vulnerable. Those unsent texts carry an emotional weight that lingers, sometimes for years. Today, let's finally unpack the hidden psychology behind the unsent messages that keep you awake at night. Why do we hold back? How does this hesitation shape our relationships and emotional well-being? And most importantly, how can hitting send transform your life? Because the truth is, your next message might be the bravest and most powerful thing you ever do. So let's talk. Why we hold back first, let's dive straight into it. Fear. Fear wears many faces. Fear of rejection, fear of vulnerability, fear of appearing weak. We fear those little blue check marks on WhatsApp that scream seen, but deliver no response. Or worse, the crushing silence of an unanswered message. But here's something crucial you need to hear: silence isn't safety, it's stagnation. Psychologist Carl Jung once wisely said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you'll call it fate." Every unsent text is a lost opportunity. It's a relationship left unresolved, a friendship fading silently, or love left unexplored. Every unsent message gives power to regret instead of courage, leaving you stuck in emotional limbo. Pause here and ask yourself honestly, what's the message you wish you'd sent? The 3 barriers, what's stopping you? Now let's break down the 3 most common emotional barriers that keep our messages unsent. 1. The fear of rejection. Nobody enjoys rejection, it's painful. But let me ask you, would you rather risk rejection now, or live with the regret of never knowing what could have been? Rejection can sting for a moment, but regret lasts a lifetime. It's not about guaranteeing a positive response, it's about freeing yourself from uncertainty. It's about being brave enough to say your truth, whatever the outcome. Here's a message you might try: "I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I've been thinking about our conversation. If you're open to it, I'd love a chance to clear things up. Whatever happens, I hope you're well." This message is honest, gentle, and places no pressure on the recipient. It's your emotional freedom ticket. Now, quick question: is fear of rejection what's holding you back most? 2. The fear of vulnerability. Let's face it, being vulnerable can feel terrifying. It feels like standing at the edge of a cliff, unsure if there's anyone to catch you. But here's the twist: vulnerability isn't weakness. It's courage in its purest form. Dr. Brené Brown, a renowned researcher on vulnerability, puts it this way: vulnerability is the birthplace of love, belonging, joy, courage, and empathy. When you're brave enough to be vulnerable, you create deeper, richer connections. Try sending a message like this: "I wanted you to know that our relationship matters a lot to me. It's hard to say this, but if you're open to it, I'd really like to talk and reconnect." See? It's not about perfection, but authenticity. Authentic messages are the ones people remember and respect the most. So tell me, is vulnerability your biggest obstacle? 3. Overthinking everything. We've all been there, staring at our phones, rewriting a text 10 times, each version somehow worse than the last. Overthinking is a silent destroyer. It whispers lies like the timing isn't right, or you'll sound silly. But here's the thing: there's never a perfect moment, there's only now. Remember Viktor Frankl's powerful words: "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response." Right now, your unsent message sits in that critical space. Choose action instead of silence. Keep it simple, honest, and straightforward: "I've been thinking about you. I miss our conversations. If you feel the same, I'd love to catch up." Notice the simplicity here. No room for overthinking, just direct honesty. Which of these 3 barriers feels most familiar to you? Take a moment. Remember these clearly: fear of rejection, fear of vulnerability, overthinking. These are your 3 locks. Now let's unlock them, one by one. The message that changed everything. Let me share a quick story with you about Sarah. Sarah was deeply in love with her best friend, Alex, for years. Countless times, she'd type heartfelt messages only to delete them. The fear of losing their friendship paralyzed her, until one day, she finally gathered her courage and sent a simple text. I might regret saying this, but I think I've always loved you as more than a friend. If you don't feel the same, I understand, but I couldn't keep this inside anymore. Her heart pounded as she hit send, and minutes felt like hours. Then, her phone buzzed. I've loved you for years too, I just didn't know how to tell you. Today, they're planning their wedding, all because Sarah chose courage over silence. Imagine if she'd stayed quiet, letting fear win again. Your unsent message might not always lead to a fairy tale ending, but it will always lead to clarity. And clarity is far more powerful than silent regret. Send your message today. Here's your challenge. Right now, grab your phone. Think of the one message you've been scared to send. Type it clearly, kindly, and briefly, no excuses, no elaborate explanations. Hit send before your courage fades. Do this today, because tomorrow often turns into never. Now, let's talk about you. Which message have you left unsent? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your courage could inspire someone else to press send. And if this message helped you find a little more bravery, please tag someone who needs this encouragement too. Share this video, spread the courage, and let's stop letting fear silence our truth. Remember, the scariest message to send is often the one you most need to deliver. You've got this.